And we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good Tuesday evening, everyone. Welcome to Unapologetic Tea Time with your host, PG. That is me. Hopefully, you're all doing as well as you can be during these times. And everyone is practicing social distancing still and being as safe as you can be. Remember that it's not just about you, it is about your fellow man. Please do whatever it takes to keep you and yours safe, and do not forget about your fellow man. We all are in this together. No one is by themselves. We all have to live on this earth and in this world together. With that being said, folks, I am going to move right along into my show. It is going to be a short one. I have a couple of other short shows coming up tonight and also on tomorrow as well. But as you can see, the title says on the bottom of your screen, PG versus the napkin police at Popeyes. And I am talking about the Popeyes fried chicken restaurant here in Conyers, Georgia on Highway 138. And their address is 1638 Highway 138, Conyers, Georgia. And that is in the adjacent parking lot right across from the LA Fitness. Again, I am talking about the Popeyes fried chicken franchise location that is located in Conyers, Georgia, in the community and city where I reside in Georgia. Moving right into the details of this, and I know it sounds a little odd and a little strange, but I thought that I would discuss this and put their asses on blast, because it seems to me that a worker bee took it upon herself to actually give herself some type of promotion, and she promoted herself to the napkin police. Now, I'm going to take you into the whole scenario as to what happened. I first was in the drive-through line that was halfway around the building, and I decided to park because I didn't see but a couple of cars parked in the Popeyes parking lot on Highway 138 and go inside because I only wanted an 8-piece of their new chicken nuggets. I was going to try them. Me being from Louisiana, of course, I was not all set up to know that they were going to be nice and spicy and all of that, but I just wanted to try some that were going to be hot out of the grease and give it a try at least one time. So I proceed to park my vehicle, walk inside, and there was a new lady. I guess she had just been hired maybe a day or two, and she was still in training, no big deal. I politely said, "Good afternoon, how are you?" She spoke to me and proceeded to ask if she could be of assistance to take my order. I said, "Sure, I'd like to get an 8-piece combo of your new Popeyes chicken nuggets. Do you have any fresh or happen to be cooking them to order?" And she says, "Yeah, we have to cook them to most of the time to order. However, we do not have any available right now because we have chicken in all of our fryers. It will be approximately 13 minutes. And I said, "Sure, okay. No big deal. 13 minutes is not a huge time to wait, for 8 chicken nuggets. No big deal. I didn't have anywhere in particular to go anyway. And I'm all masked up and doing my thing." And she quickly rung up, my order. And I said, "Can we make it?" I proceeded to ring the order up. And I said, "Hey, can we make it a combo meal?" Excuse me. And she said, "Yes." And I said, "That does consist of a drink and a side, right?" And she said, "Yeah." So I went ahead and ordered a sweet iced tea, and my side being mashed potatoes with a very little gravy. So she charged me for it. I paid for my order and I stepped immediately off to the side, trying to social distance because a couple other customers had come in that was nearing the counter. So in doing so, I was just waiting, and they, within about 5 minutes or so, reached me my sweet tea, and I didn't see any straws. I kind of looked around and I asked this same lady, ma'am, may I have a straw? Not the cashier, but I'm talking about the newly promoted napkin police lady. And she said, the straws are over there by the drink machine. And I said, oh, okay, thank you. Meanwhile, I'm looking at a whole box of straws with the top torn off. And the straws are in their little wrapper that she was standing in front of and basically refused to reach me, one. So no big deal. So I go over to the little drink machine area. And there were, in fact, 2 straws in the little bin. So I got one of them out and I came back near the counter, but she could see me because I was off to the side. And I said, excuse me, there's only 1 straw left in the bin over there. So I'm just telling you. So she didn't say thank you or didn't say, oh, someone will fill them or, oh, whatever. No big deal. So then I decided I needed a few napkins, and I look around in the little condiment station where they normally would keep the napkins that were right behind me. And lo and behold, guys, that is empty. No condiments, no salt, pepper, no napkins, nothing. And I can understand the reason being because, hey, COVID is still going on. Hey, Aaron, how are you? Good evening. Hope you're well. And I can understand that there was nothing there. So I said, So I saw this tray kind of stacked neatly on the counter, but it was pushed forward to where the worker bees are behind the counter. And I think that that's probably the tray that they work off of when they're bagging people's orders and what have you. So I kind of looked around and saw how it was, situated. And I thought, well, I'll just grab a few napkins. So I proceeded to grab a few napkins. And basically when I counted them after I was scolded by Granny, who I call the napkin police, put those napkins back. You only ordered 8 pieces of nuggets. You got too many napkins. Yelling and screaming at me about some fucking napkins, okay? And I said, excuse me? Yeah, you heard what I said. Put those napkins back. You only got an 8-piece nugget. Now, who in the fuck promoted this bitch to be in the napkin police? I didn't call that lady truly out of her name, but I said, God damn it. That's what I told her in the middle of the lobby of the Popeyes on Highway 138 in Conyers, Georgia, adjacent to the LA Fitness. I said, God damn it. I said, I only took a few napkins because there's no fucking napkins over here in the napkin bin. I said, and you're going to squawk about, and I counted them, 5 fucking napkins. You need to put some of them back. I said, are you the napkin police or something? See, you better get out of my face. She said, don't curse me. I said, I'm going to do it. God damn it. And I yelled. I was barking up a storm because who are you to check me about taking some fucking napkins? And I only had 5 napkins. I could see if I had taken the whole fucking stack of napkins, but I was livid at that point. So then I probably had 2 minutes left for them to fry, or 3 minutes left for them to fry the fucking 8 little piece chicken nuggets and give me the fucking order of mashed potatoes with the gravy. So I'm really pissed. And I said, you know what? Give me my goddamn money back and take these fucking napkins and shove them up your derriere. So the manager, who's really a nice lady, middle-aged woman, I guess, or she looks to be, I don't know her age, said, oh, man, what's the problem? I'm sorry, it's taking so long or whatever. I said, hey, I'm not going to be scolded by the napkin police over there for taking too many napkins. I said, and I didn't, that's our tray. You don't dare touch this tray. Ma'am, you got it sitting out on the goddamn counter for every fucking body and their mama and brother and sister to see. or whatever and have access to. If you don't want anybody touching the shit on the little tray that you got neatly organized or whatever, don't put the motherfucker on the counter where you got the public come traipsing in your restaurant in and out. Put the shit over there on the thing where people can access it. So anyway, the lady says, oh, ma'am, again, I apologize. And Granny over there, on the other hand, the napkin police officer that I've named her as, was still mumbling. And so she said, just go ahead. And she kind of like scooted the lady off to the side and kind of was trying to, get the situation back under control. The manager was, and was trying to deflate and deflect. So she stepped to me and said, ma'am, your order is going to be up. Unfortunately, they had to cook 2 batches of chicken because we have people waiting in drive-through for chicken, and we have a couple of customers inside that have been waiting. And I said, it's no problem. I said, I tell you what, instead of, for the same price it was on the menu board, I said, instead of giving me the 8-piece chicken nuggets, go ahead on and give me the 2-piece for the $6.79 or whatever it was, or $7.79 combo. Give me a breast and a thigh, and I will be happy with that. I said, because it's really no big deal, and I really need to get out of here before I really lose my cool about 5 napkins. And she said, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I understand. She gave me what I wanted. She was getting ready to get another drink. I said, no, ma'am, they have reached me my drink already. There's no need to, draw another one. I have that already. So she politely put everything in the little box like normal and thanked me for being a customer of Popeyes. And she was very apologetic, no big deal. And I proceeded to walk out of the door. But I was so fucking pissed. I was pissed off to the highest sense of pissivity. For someone trying to scold me about taking 5 fucking napkins. So that's why I'm on, and I decided to podcast about and vlog about what happened to me at the Popeyes at 1638 Highway 138 in Conyers, Georgia. And one of their employees decided to promote themselves to the napkin police. There are more important things to do, as such as wiping down your junky ass, trashy ass looking store lobby, and making sure that people have what they need when they access the lobby of your store. For instance, filling the straw container with straws that people can readily get for themselves, and filling the napkin container, perhaps. Maybe people are coming in and taking napkins at, I don't know, but I can't imagine when you're running a business, and I am born and raised from Louisiana, born and raised there. In fact, knew personally, the owner, the original proprietor of Popeyes himself, before he passed away. It's very perplexing to me to even think that you would limit how many napkins someone can take or whatever. And if you need to do that, then do not put your napkins out on the counter. Hand them out one. If you're hurting for profit or money, hand them out one at a time or whatever. Me taking 5 napkins, I did not think was going to break Popeye's chicken, whoever the franchisee owner is of that particular location. I didn't think that was going to do any harm. I did not count out 5 napkins. I just happened to take a miniature stack of napkins. And when she yelled at me about taking too many damn napkins and told me to put some of them back, which I dare put any back, I wasn't going to pay her any mind anyway about that. But it's fucking COVID. You don't know if I've washed my hands, I've been digging ditches, or I've been cleaning out goddamn toilets or what. It doesn't even matter at that point. That's not sanitary. Nor is it truly sanitary to have napkins sitting out on a tray. And then she didn't have gloves on. They did not have plastic gloves on. They weren't wearing plastic gloves. So, hey, you better be happy somebody's even taking these funky ass napkins, or who would want to take some napkins in that regard, because you're not so goddamn sanitary your fucking self. Then you want me to put napkins back that I've already had in my possession. I dare not. I'd rather throw them in the fucking trash can, because yes, I got out of my truck. You don't know where I had been previously and what I had been doing with my hands or what my hands had been touching. So that was about the extent of my little riff or tiff, as you can say, at the Popeyes in Georgia. But I thought it was pretty damn uh, stupid on her part. But at the same time, I am the customer. The customer is never always right, perhaps. But at the same time, being a customer and had already paid for my food, and you're going to chastise me about some napkins, I dare you. First off, you're working. I'm retired. And if I don't continue to come to that Popeyes and other people stop coming to the Popeyes or whatever establishment it is, then you no longer have a fucking job. Hey, I could have been a secret shopper. I could have been someone hired by the franchisee owner to come in there and see how this place was run. I could have been someone that was undercover reporter reporting on that particular establishment. You never know who you're encountering when you are in the public's eye and when you are working in front of the public. You just never know. But it pissed me off royally to think that this woman yelled at me and then wanted me to put some of the napkins back. Did she sound crazy or what? I'm like, I know you fucking lying. Put some of the napkins back. You know, this is going in my mind, and I wasn't saying it, but this is going through my mind. I know literally something was talking to me in my damn head going, I know she fucking lying, want me to put these damn napkins back, and I just touched them, got them in my hand. Are you crazy? And I'm sure this happens all the time. But because of the situation that we're in the state that we're in, and with the variant running rampant through basically every southern state, pretty much, and numbers are increasing on a daily basis. Are you insane? You're lucky your establishment hasn't even shut down. You've got other little places around town and all through, the country that are shutting down, that are now only drive up only or to go only and all kinds of things. Or some places have nothing but hardship and basically had to shut down because they truly don't have any worker bees. And they know that they can't run their establishment by themselves. So be mindful of what you do. And whoever listens to this in the future or, in the near future, please, if you're working with the public or whatever, or even not, just be mindful of what you say or what you let come out of your mouth. Just because you think it does not necessarily mean all the time that you should turn it loose and say it. Because at the same time that you turn some words loose and they roll off of your tongue and out of your mouth, you have at that point no control over how the receiver is going to hear it and digest it. Okay? I can take 3 people, line them up, and I can give them a statement to read. And I can line 3 other people up as the listeners. And one by one, read off a cue card, the same exact statement. And those 3 listeners are going to tell you or tell the person that asked them, what did they say? They're going to tell you something different. 2 out of the 3, guarantee you, are going to say that they said something that they didn't really say, or they thought they said, or whatever, or however they interpreted it. So just know that just because, like I said, just because you think it, or just because you can say it, it might not be a good thing to say. Use good discernment because it was not going to make or break her paycheck by letting me have the little stack of napkins, which turned out to be 5 after I counted them and showed them to her. I have 5 napkins, lady, 5. And if you call that too many or whatever, well, then I'm sorry. That's shame on you, whatever. Don't put them out there. But you never know how someone is going to interpret something. But it really pissed me off to no avail. It was a $10 meal, basically, almost. And then you're going to yell at me for taking 5 napkins. Then you wanted me to put them back. I mean, come on. Unreal. But anyway, I thought you guys would enjoy hearing that little story. And basically, it's a story, but it's a true story that happened to me. Not that I'm talking about someone else and discussing something that I heard happen. No, this happened to me this past week already. Okay. So it was just really stupid. It was really stupid, but yet it pissed me off so bad I could barely eat the food. So yeah, that's about the extent of it. In the future, someone perhaps needs to hear the words, I love you. Please know that You by yourself can make a difference. Be the change that you want to see. It starts with us. It starts individually. Each and every one has something that they can offer. A smile is free. A hello, how are you? Thank you, please, and you're welcome. Those words are free. They do not cost anything. You never know how you're going to make truly someone's day by saying some of those statements or words that you just heard me say. It actually could save someone's life. You never know that you may encounter someone who's contemplating suicide, but just by being kind and saying hello or greeting a person or giving a kind wave or a smile may change that person's mind. So I suggest to you and all of those who are going to tune in later, please do me a favor, do yourself a favor. It will make you feel good and definitely make someone else feel good by just giving a warm smile or warm hello. It doesn't hurt and it's absolutely free. Thank you for tuning in. I wish you all well. Please stay safe. And please remember that we're all in this together, and it's going to take each and every one of us to get out of it and to get through it. No one, not just a small group, not just a large group, but it's going to take every person in our country and beyond to get through this. And I know that we can, but it's going to take a concerted effort on everyone's part. And that includes you and I and everyone else. May God continue to bless you if you so believe in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. If you do not believe, you're a non-believer or whatever, may the universe continue to rain down blessings or whatever upon you and surround you with the love and the care that you need. Remember, it does not end with you, but it does begin with you. Thank you, and y'all have a great rest of your evening and a fantastic week. Bye now.